Hello everyone, I am DJ Bairam. Welcome you all in this lecture. In the last lecture, we have discussed the general introduction about symmetry and molecular symmetry with pictorial examples. So there are some examples are more symmetric and some are less symmetric. So in this lecture we are going to discuss some important points related with the molecular symmetry. So let's start with the first important point, that is the symmetry element. First point is that symmetry element. So symmetry element is a geometric entities such as a line, plane, or point about which one can perform an operation. So symmetry element is a geometric entity such as line, plane, or point about which we can perform any operation. Suppose by using a plane, by using a line, we can perform a rotation. Okay. Now, by using a plane, we can perform a reflection, and by using a point, we can perform a inversion. Okay. So this is about an symmetry element. So let's move to next important point, that is symmetry operation. So symmetry operation is a movement of a molecule or object in such a that the resulting configuration is indistinguishable from the original. Okay. So symmetry operation is a movement of molecule or object in such that the resulting configuration is indistinguishable from the original. Here important thing is that what is meant by indistinguishable? Not differentiate. Indistinguishable means not differentiate. We can we can't easily differentiate any object by using this symmetry operation. Now, so here is some important points related to symmetry operation. During any symmetry operation, at least one point in the molecule should remain unchanged is called as a center of gravity of the molecule. Next point, a symmetry operation will transform a molecule into an equivalent or identical configuration. Okay, so in case of symmetry operation, there is also two important things while performing any operation. So first one is, during any symmetry operation, at least one point in the molecule should remain unchanged. So this point is known as the center of gravity of particular molecule. Next point is, a symmetry operation will transform a molecule into an equivalent or identical configuration. Suppose we are going to perform an operation with any molecule, so that time there is a one point, that means at least one point in a particular molecule should remain unchanged. So this point will be the center of gravity of a molecule. And next important thing is that a symmetry operation will transform a molecule into an equivalent. It may be equivalent or identical configuration. So this is about the symmetry operation. So you have to learn these two things related with the molecular symmetry elements and symmetry operation. Throughout the molecular symmetry, we have to use or we have to operate these two terms with a particular molecule. For example, water molecule OH, hydrogen number 1, hydrogen number 2. So this water molecule is rotated about an imaginary line which is passing through the one of the oxygen atom and bisecting the HOH bond angle through 180 degree. Okay, suppose this is the configuration number 1. So by the rotation of this molecule, we will get the configuration number 2, oxygen, here hydrogen and hydrogen. So by the operation of or by the rotation of this molecule, what will happen with the configuration number 1? The hydrogen number 1 will take the position of hydrogen number 2. here, and the hydrogen number 2 will take the position of hydrogen number 1 like this. Again, suppose this is the configuration number 2. Now, again we have to perform an operation of the with configuration number 2. So this configuration number 2 is rotated about an axis, passing through the oxygen atom and bisecting the H-OH bond angle again through 180 degree. So we will get the configuration number 3. Okay. So oxygen atom, hydrogen atom and hydrogen. Again, what will be the position of these two hydrogen in the configuration number 3? Here 1 and 2. Okay. So this is the configuration number 3. So by the rotation of water molecule, we'll get the 3 different configuration. Okay. So in this example, we have used these two concepts, symmetry element and symmetry operation. Okay. So symmetry element is this imaginary line is known as the symmetry element, and by using this imaginary line, we have performed a symmetry operation. Okay. Or by using this imaginary line, we rotate this molecule known as the symmetry operation, and finally we will get this 3 configuration. Now let us consider the configuration number 1 and configuration number 2, second configuration number 2 and configuration number 3, and last one configuration number 1 and configuration number 3. Okay. So in first case, the configuration number 1 and configuration number 2 are equivalent. Next, see the configuration number 2 and 3. These two are again equivalent. And last one, the configuration number 1 and configuration number 3. These two configurations are identical. Okay. So this is an example of symmetry elements and symmetry operation. So let's move to another topic. So this topic is also important while performing any symmetry operation of the molecule. So generally there is only 5 basic operation in the nature which will leave the center of gravity of a molecule unchanged. So first symmetry operation or symmetry element is the symmetry elements and symmetry operations. So first symmetry element is identity. Second symmetry element is proper rotation axis. Third symmetry element is plane of symmetry. Fourth one, inversion. Last one, improper rotation axis. Okay. So these are the 5 important symmetry elements First one, identity is denoted by the symbol capital E. Second symmetry element is proper rotation axis denoted by the CN. Next, plane of symmetry denoted by the symbol sigma. Inversion denoted by the symbol small r, and improper rotation axis denoted by SN. Okay, these are the 5 important symmetry elements. So by using these 5 symmetry elements, we can perform a particular operation. So first one, identity, do nothing. Second, proper rotation axis. By using this rotation axis, we can perform a rotation of a molecule. Third, plane of symmetry. By using this plane of symmetry, we can perform a reflection about a particular plane. Next, inversion. By using this inversion, we can perform a inversion about a particular point. And last one, by using improper rotation axis, we can perform a rotation. So this is the important symmetry elements. These symmetry elements generally similar with the proper rotation axis, but the difference is that in improper rotation axis, first of all, we have to rotate the molecule, means the rotation followed by reflection. Okay, rotation followed by reflection. So improper rotation axis is the first of all rotation of the molecule about an axis through some angle, followed by reflection of a plane. So this plane is perpendicular to the rotation axis. So these are the 5 important symmetry elements. Okay, so we have to use for the rotation of the different molecules. Okay, so in this lecture we have seen some basic points related with the molecular symmetry, which we are going to use for the rotation of different molecules. Then symmetry elements, symmetry operation, and we have seen the best example, that is the common examples, water molecule. Okay, and then we have seen different symmetry elements. First, identity, proper rotation axis, plane of symmetry, inversion, and last one, improper rotation axis. And by using all these symmetry elements, we can perform symmetry operation. Okay, so in the next lecture we will discuss in details about the 5 symmetry elements. I hope you got all these important points related with symmetry, molecular symmetry. Thank you.